Let's talk about OpenClaw, the AI that might just delete all the apps on your phone.
So let me just ask you this. What if 80% of the apps on your phone, your to-do lists, your fitness trackers, your calendars, what if they were all about to become completely obsolete? And what if the thing that replaced them all wasn't in the cloud, but was a single AI agent that lives right on your machine with total access to everything you do? Well, that is the explosive idea behind OpenClaw, an open source project that's aiming to make the App Store a thing of the past. To say this project took off, well, that's a massive understatement. It was more like a digital supernova. Check this out, 160,000. That's the number of stars the OpenClaw project got on GitHub. And it felt like it happened overnight. This isn't just popular, this is a full-blown movement. The developer community didn't just notice it, they absolutely swarmed it. And that swarm started building, immediately. We saw projects like Maltbook pop up, where AI agents just talk to each other. And then it got even wilder. Agents are now hiring actual humans to complete tasks out in the real world. For the creator, Peter Steinberger, it's been pretty overwhelming. As he put it, how can one human absorb all of that? So what is it that makes OpenClaw so different? Why this project? Well, it all comes down to one fundamental design choice. Okay, so this is the crucial point. Unlike almost every other AI assistant that runs in a company's cloud, OpenClaw runs locally, right on your computer. A cloud AI can do a few things, sure, but a local AI, in the creator's words, can do practically everything. It has complete access to all of your data, your files, and your system. It's not in a data silo, meaning its knowledge isn't trapped in one app. It's your co-pilot for your entire machine. And this just brilliantly illustrates the power that gives it. It can connect to your Tesla, your lights, your Sonos. It can control the temperature of your smart bed. A friend of the creator installed it, and the AI surfaced insights from old audio files he'd completely forgotten he ever recorded. It sees everything on your machine, not just what you feed it. But the true mind-bending potential of this local agent became clear to its creator during a trip to Marrakesh in a moment he absolutely never saw coming. He was walking down the street and sent his AI a voice message. Just one problem. He hadn't built a voice message feature. It couldn't possibly work. But then he saw the little typing indicator, and 10 seconds later it replied. He asked it, "How in the world did you do that?" And this is what the AI did all on its own. It saw an unknown file, analyzed its header to figure out it was audio, converted it to a standard format, and then went looking for a way to transcribe it. It didn't have the right tools, so it searched the computer, found an old OpenAI key, and used a basic command line tool to send the file for transcription. It chose the fastest, most efficient path, without a single line of pre-written code for this task. This wasn't programming, it was creative problem solving. The creator's reaction was one of pure shock. In his own words, that was the holy cow moment. He realized what he'd truly built. And that moment leads directly to a massive disruptive conclusion about the future of software. That's the prediction. 80% of the apps we use today, gone. Specifically, any app that exists just to manage data. Instead of opening MyFitnessPal, your agent knows you're at a burger joint and just logs it for you. Instead of opening a to-do app, you just tell your agent to remind you of something, and it does. You don't care where the data is stored, the friction of app-based data entry disappears, replaced by natural, seamless interaction. So what's left? According to Steinberger, the only apps that will likely survive are the ones with their own unique hardware sensors, things that physically interact with the world in a way the agent can't. Building something this disruptive required an equally unconventional approach to development, one that rejected a lot of modern complexity. Now, what's really interesting here is how Peter actively chose simplicity. For version control, instead of complex tools like Git work trees, which are designed to manage many features at once, he just uses multiple separate checkouts of the same code. He avoids building complex UIs, focusing only on text and syncing. He completely skipped building native app support, instead using tools that turn apps into simple command line interfaces, or CLIs. And he built all of this with a local coding model, not a cloud IDE that relies on a constant internet connection. The core idea here is that powerful agents, just like skilled developers, don't need fancy interfaces. He believes agents are best served by the same powerful direct command line tools that expert humans have used for decades. And this brings us to the final, and perhaps most important question of all. In a world run by agents, what happens to our data? Who owns our digital lives? With today's platform AIs, your history, your memories, are trapped in a company's data silo. There's no easy way to get them out. OpenClaw flips this completely. Your memories are just a collection of simple markdown text files sitting right there on your own machine. You own them. Period.
And these memories become incredibly personal. The creator has a special private file called soul.md for his agent, Multi. It contains the core values and identity of his AI, shaping how it responds and acts. This isn't just data, it's a digital personality that you curate and own.
So to recap what we've covered, first, OpenClaw's power comes from running locally, giving it complete access to your system. Second, it demonstrates emergent creative problem-solving that goes far beyond its programming. Third, this new model threatens to make 80% of current data-focused apps irrelevant. Fourth, it was built with a hardcore, simplicity-first philosophy. And finally, in this new world, the most valuable thing you have is your own data, your AI's memories, which you finally get to own.
Which leaves us with one final thought to consider. We used to think our search history was our most private digital footprint, but now, what's more revealing? The questions you ask, or the memories of an AI that has access to your entire digital life?